We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Oakland A's. It's baseball, it's the show, and Sean Manaea gets the ball for Oakland in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
So one away here with the bases empty. And in the bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Bichette tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Count now. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
All even now, 2-2. So a full count now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Stepping up now, Lourdes Gurriel, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, 1-0.
Bichette stands at first with 1 out. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Oh.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. To 2-2 now.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That is 4. The designated hitter.
No mistake when he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0-1 the count. From the stretch.
Oh, 1 ball, 1 strike.
It's 1-2.
1 ball.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Lifted in the air out to right. Piscotty's there for it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. He's set. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, Bureau. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
0-1.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Behind 0-2 now. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The set and the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Changeup laid off down around the shins.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. To third now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Pitchers jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire here. A second run scores, and now he's got 2 men in scoring position, and is danger of letting this thing get completely away from him. We'll see if he can put out the fire here, or if the inferno rages on.
To the plate now, Jonathan Davis, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
3-0 to him now. Popped him up. Olsen has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. Herman Marquez gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into the start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
In on the hands of it with the fastball. It's 1-0. Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season. To find a way to get to 500, you feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a ground ball to third. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
Not shortstop. Marquez.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across his score to make it a one-run game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Runner at second here with one man out. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are two gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. Ready with the 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Men on third with two down. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Three and 0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Had the green light, 3-1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them. But he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Full count, 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire. Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Biggio. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Kevin Biggio.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Number 2, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. The 0-2 delivery. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The batter, number 11.
Now to the plate, Bichette. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Next to bat for Toronto, Lourdes Gurriel. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, man. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike three.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1-0 the count. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. The set and the 1-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Oh, and this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked promised enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder going back. See you later. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His first home run of the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike, but the batter knew the same thing, and he jumped all over it, smashing it into seats for a 4-run blast.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. Danny Jansen is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Jansen stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 16th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Jonathan Davis, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Hit out towards second. He's got it. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they put up a big number. Here's Chris Davis now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And the count will be full. Back up the middle. Bichette's got it. And that's the first down.
Batting seven. The right fielder.
That'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. Previous history with Herman Marquez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting 8. The catcher.
Striding in for Oakland, Austin Allen. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Another 0-2 coming. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're down 7-1. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. He takes the turn and heads for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Brandon Drury will bat next.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Brandon Drury becomes the first out of the inning. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Number 11. Shortstop.
Digging in, Bo Bichette. First offering on its way.
Ball, hot.
2 out here and a runner at second. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Fouled away. One and 2. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over.
The Athletics due to hit here in the third. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively. But first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Struck him out. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. 0-1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. Into the concrete staircases and gone.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
Now the designated hitter.
He's been throwing the ball right, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Line, but speared on a hop. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 10.
Bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Semien, a California native, actually. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out in the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And that's low. Ball 4.
Take a base.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Well hit to right, but foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
1-1, here it is.
Nope, that's the way.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the A's inch a bit close. All set for the start of the fourth. Now in the box, Lourdes Gurriel. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. To third. Chapman's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Randall Bridget. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Fouled off. The 3-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-1 home.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and no one will track it down. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, man. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The right fielder.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his. Up next is Danny Jansen. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Number 9.
And he fouls this one off. And that misses 1-1. Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Now at the plate, Jonathan Davis. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Popped him up. Pinder waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batter. Second baseman.
So striding in, Kevin Biggio. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind. So the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi. 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. Now a drive out to left center field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Drury fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ramon Laureano. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
A ball and 2 strikes now. A 1-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Now batting. The designated
Now
hitter.
is the designated hitter, Mark Hanna, and they're runners at the corners now.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
No strike.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 7-4 contest.
The shortstop.
Good hitting is contagious. We all know that. He saw his buddies get some good swings earlier in the inning, and he does just the same, driving in 2 more here. The guy in the bump has got to find a way to get some outs, or he's going to be gone in a hurry.
Simeon in an 0-2 hole here.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
And there are 2 away now.
Up next for Oakland.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that brings in the big power-hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
No strike.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. Struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. No balls and a strike to count. And he falls behind 0-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And that is through into left field, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make 1 more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit. Don't make your manager be the bad guy in this situation. I know you struggled a little bit right here. You got to find a way to get through this 5th inning and qualify for that win.
Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Right fielder. Defense.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that is... All in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases-loaded jam.
Number 3.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pops this one up. Olson in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. popped him up. Simeon is calling for it. 1 out. So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throw into second.
Well, it's been a while since they had a base runner, more than 3 innings to be precise, but they've got one now. We'll see if they can get a little something going here.
Stepping in now, Bichette. Guess he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much...
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count, and the pitch.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Ready on 0-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Down the first baseline. He'll go to the bag for 1. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. So no runs here. Digging in to try it again. Austin Allen. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there.
And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap.
Ladies and gentlemen,
here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. Digging in now, Ramon Laureano. As a look, now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Now the A's designated hitter, Mark Hanna, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. J.B. Wendelken is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Next will be the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak has been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
0-1 the count. Now here it comes. On Now they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
From the stretch. Fouled off. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
2-2.
And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is in his tracks now, and there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping
9.
up now, Danny Jansen. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Go ball.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Two and two.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
And he fouls this one off. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play. Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. There's a fastball swung on and hit foul off to the right for the first strike. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. It was a walk in his last trip. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup?
Now
stay with the heat.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Matt Olson becomes out number 2 this inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
0-2 count. You can do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And he'll step on the bag himself. So coming to the plate, Jonathan Davis will start us off in the 8th.
Number 49.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-2.
Ball, slow.
Hit on the ground out to short. Simeon's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
In now, Kevin Biggio. It was a
Kevin
flyout for him in his last
Biggio.
trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Popped him up. Chapman has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 3.
At the plate, Brandon Drury. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it's starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Two pitches fouled away. Pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that in. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Chris Davis next to bat. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hops this one up. Shaw in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter.
Stepping into the box, Austin Allen. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Missed low and inside with it. 1